What's going on, guys? My name is YKB, and I'm here with KC and Deola, and they're collectively called the Two Brothers. And we're here to explain how we came about this video, this film, this Nollywood film for Siro, my single. So Deola will take it from here. Just let us know how we arrived at this.
How did we arrive at this? Okay, I think we got contacted for this video, and first time we listened to the song, we were like, this is like storytelling. And I remember like having the first conversation with YKB and the team, and then YKB was very intentional about how he wanted the story to be. And then we did the first treatment, and we're like, we wanted to make this thing more football-y, and we're like, let's find a way to mix this food story and the story you guys have. And then we came back with this amazing treatment that's led to this video. And
but essentially a treatment.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the treatment in the mood board that had like the story itself, and then we look at it like we can actually like tweak this thing. But I think one thing that we appreciated much is that you were very intentional about the direction of the story, and like what Casey and I always like keep in mind for everything that we work on is that story is king. You must not tamper with the story. If the story is lost, what you just have is just like pretty visuals and whatnot. So you sent that to us. We came back with the story, and then we merged everything together. We had a series of meetings. We had like 2 online meetings. We had a physical meeting, and then we were like, okay, I think we're ready.
But I feel like it was a physical meeting that made it like
I think
real.
I think it nailed it for us too. Because like we're able to actually express ourselves apart from even like the music itself. That was when you met us for the first time. You understood like our thought process, and then we also met you, and then we understood that this is a very intentional artist that knows exactly what he wants. And if you have that kind of like personnel to work with, your work becomes like easier than it would normally be.
I feel like we would tell the story of like how we meet properly. Like that's the story for another day. Like when Casey came, Casey was just looking like fucking guy that doesn't care. So
I think we got from a set that day. We were tired as fuck.
We had just finished filming.
I swear. So Casey. Okay, so guys, we need to say something. Deola is a very busy man, so he can't be with us. But just know that he was the one that made sure that everything happened. But me and Casey will take it from here. We'll explain as everything goes down, because Casey is actually the guy behind the camera, So so please, busy man. Excuse us.
Whatever they say about me that is not true. Cut.
So now that Deola is gone, Casey, I want you to talk about the experience working with me, YKB, the experience while shooting the video. Because one thing I always try to do is make sure that whoever I'm working with, especially if they're creatives, because I know how we can be, they're always mad gone. So I always would like to make sure that we're all on the same page to the end of the project. So talk about that.
The experience was quite, I want to use the right word. It was refreshing. I'm going to say refreshing because hardly do you get to work with artists who are involved in their own artistry, not just show up and do stuff and go home. But YKB was literally involved in every single step. Like he knew
Sorry.
He knew what he wanted, how he wanted it. So when we had conversation, so it was easier for us to tell a story how he wanted it. And it was cool tapping into his own thought process, because I remember the first time that we spoke to YKB, he was, first conversation, he was just going off on the phone. We just sat there and we were listening. I said, Mandiola, I've never had to deal with that. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy this. So I sat down and I listened to him speak for like 30 something minutes. I'm like, wow. And for somebody to tell you what they want for a 3 minutes video or less, for 15 minutes, and he has for so long.
Yeah,
Slept, dreamt about it. He had
eating.
dreamt about it. He had literally lived the video before we came on board. So it was easier understanding him. It was easier tapping into what he wants and creating that. Because a different thing understanding is a different thing bringing it to life.
Yeah, thank you for saying that, man. Because I've always wanted like people to know that, but this is our life.
I've done stuff with people, and it's hard when you find someone who is involved like you are. Most guys just show up. I am telling you this for free. They just show up and do their things, and they just go home. Some of them like, you know what? I've got like 20 minutes, and I need you to get what you have to get in 20 minutes and go, and so that.
Not saying that it's bad though.
It's not bad. It's just that it was refreshing seeing someone who is involved, wanting to know what's going on.
Yeah.
At some point, I was like, you know what? If this guy keeps doing this in the future, he probably might take over his own project. So, I mean,
yes, so I will call it on a job.
There's enough space for everyone.
Yeah, having said that, let's watch the video.
All right, cool.
Let me talk about this. That intro shot, right? Let me just say, this was one of the things Casey brought to the table, and bro, I had to fucking. I'm sorry for cussing, but I had to run. If you notice, in this video, I started from the bottom window, but in the actual shot, I started from the top window.
Yeah.
So you know how long I was running for. Let's watch it.
You said you wanted to act, and I asked you.
I say, use me as Evil Carnival. See Evil Carnival. Yeah. So in this part of the video, I love this part. So in this part of the video, we wanted to communicate genuine, innocent, neighborhood love, So I feel like we should mention, in this this is like, the beginning, the intro.
Yeah.
These shots, I want you to explain what you did with this room shots.
So this is a space we found somewhere in Ikoyi. We had filmed there before. So when we did the treatment, I didn't imagine it in this space because I'd imagined it in this space is actually quite big.
Yes,
kind of like used some part of the room to make it look like this. And shout out to the PD, the production designer guy, Toothpick. Yeah, came through and
shout out to Toothpick.
he understood what myself and Jola had explained to him about this scene. So this scene, she was meant to be lost, thinking about the love and per se, but you guys are not together.
Yeah.
You guys are not together.
So this didn't happen in real life?
No, so it's just basically, this is, because the thing is, you guys have seen each other and you like each other.
Right.
It was more to you telling a story to the camera, and she is just fantasizing in the background. Like, it was meant to be like two different worlds, but in one space.
In the same place, yeah. This is like one of my best shots, the intro shots of, us imagining ourselves together, just, in the presence of our aura. Actually,
this is what led to you guys going to live your lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Let me tell you guys about this ever since I noticed my career. These people made me perform the song from like A to Z, only for them to use these short parts where I did it since I noticed. Bro, I love it. I love it. Shout out to the footballers at the back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The room, I like how the room shots were coming in unexpected. It was like, okay, we're following this story, but like, what's going on in this other part?
Yeah.
And then he's explained later in the video how I arrived in New Jersey and how, just the whole essence.
I mean, if you had seen Interstellar, it's not that they're on the same scale, like on the same level. It's just that the concept of it It's just like what we decided to, I don't want to say hijack, but we borrowed.
Yeah.
We borrowed the concept.
Interstellar.
But in a way that it fits into the community.
Right.
Our
Into
world.
this neighborhood, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So that's to this Egbon for streets.
Yeah, you remember that part?
Yeah.
Travaye FC.
Yes, Ogba.
And Ogba. Ogbe.
Ogbe. Yeah, so one thing about this scene is two brothers, right? One of them is Yoruba, one of them is Igbo. Casey is Igbo, Deola is Yoruba. So the greatest two teams. The name of the first team is Trabaye. The second team is what? Ogbe. I don't want to call it wrongly.
Ogbe is who? Neighborhood.
Yeah.
In Igbo.
So that's how we got like the name of the teams that we're playing. Who would you say won this match?
Honestly, at the end of the day, we never truly like got to know who won.
Won.
Because yeah, we had a lot of problems.
Celebrating.
We had a lot of problems. Like the neighborhood where we were filming gave us a lot of issues.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Yeah.
And that gave us a lot of downtime. We had like 3 hours downtime because of that. The neighborhood. Apparently, you're not supposed to play football there.
Oh.
Do you get it?
You know, I didn't know.
Apparently, they had banned football for 4 years in that space. Yeah, so, and we had gone there, like, our person that was, I don't want to say interceding, so that it doesn't sound like prayer, or who was speaking for us to the people in that neighborhood.
Our plug.
Our plug basically didn't tell them that we were having a football game. And so when we came out, we brought up football, it became a thing. We saw them the first time, we played for a few minutes, they came back again, you guys gonna have to pack up, At some point, they took our ball, basically.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They took our ball, so we had to go get it back, we begged, and so many back and forth. So because of that, we truly don't know who won the match, but it was a great game at the end of the day.
Also, the rain.
Yeah, it rained that day.
Bro, it rained like crazy. Like, it rained
rained
like
that day.
mid-shoot, like we're having fun.
Not a lot of people know who, like, this guy's role, Ashaken's role.
Ashakan's role.
Yeah, like, not a lot of people know his role in the film.
Right, yeah, right. But some people were able to make it out, sure. Like, I saw some comments where they were like, oh, crazy that Ashakan is the brother.
Yeah, so not a lot of people knew that he is the brother to the girl. A lot of people thought like he was another lover, but no, he's just the brother. Just for the record, he is the brother.
Yes, protecting his sister. Guys, let me talk about that slow motion. See that part? You see that part I do like this? I think I'm going to give you guys a clip of where I was actually doing the thing in real time. Yeah, you just see it and
we kind of doubled the speed and he had to perform twice the
fast.
speed. Like
ever since I don't set my choreography on you, I know that I'll fight for you.
Yo, that was fire.
Yeah, a lot of people talked about this this washing plate scene. Well, I feel like what really drove the video home was the B-rolls. We can't leave the B-rolls out of this.
Yeah.
These parts where it's like they're not showing the artists or they're not showing any cast. They're just showing activities. It really helps people set it in the time and the the energy around that neighborhood. Yeah. This washing plate scene actually stood out to a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. So we try to make this as human as possible.
See, there's this guy, a friend of mine, director.
Yeah.
Pelix.
Oh, Pelix, I know his.
When he saw that shot, when somebody hit it like this, he was like, bro, this is my best shot. He was like, bro, the guy reminded the shot like 5 times.
And we had a lot of it, by the way. There was where he was watching the football game.
Oh, they pushed me.
Like
those extras.
We wanted them to interact.
I said they don't tell those extras, saying the guy, anytime you see, every time you get opportunity, slap out. That's it. Yeah, so this is where I got the jersey to impress her.
Yeah. Trying to win the love of your
Bro,
life.
a lot of people were asking me like, are you an AC Milan fan? And the truth is, bro, I just got this jersey so the girl can think I like football. So the girl can think I like football. Yeah, Casey, I want to commend you guys for that whoa. Because it's like the cuts are crazy, like.
Yeah, shout out to Ayomide, man.
Oh, the editor.
Yeah, the editor. Like we had, I think Diola had
part's
told
crazy.
him like you know what, just go crazy on that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diola had
Bro,
mentioned
that part was
to
crazy.
him, like,
We'll take it back. Whoa, my days. Yeah, so this is the San Siro in the song. A lot of people were talking about like the stadium, like go to the stadium and all that. But like
you didn't, I don't think you gave the backstory about San Siro actually.
I should actually do that now.
Yeah, you should do that.
So when I was in secondary school, when I was younger, because this song is kind of reminiscent on when I was trying to impress a girl that sells food around the field that we used to play as secondary school students. The field that we used to play football, we used to call it San Siro. I didn't even know San Siro was like a big stadium that time. I just felt like, oh, it's a regular name for like the stadium, and that's what kept San Siro the word in my head. It was later in my life I got to find out that San Siro is actually like a real big stadium. So, and that's why we tried to like interpret that name to like a miniature version of where that feeling is experienced. Do you understand? So like in this video, the viewing center is San Siro. It's like, bro, more go San Siro, go watch ball. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. This guy in this part, I just say, what happened? What happened? This is extras too, they killed it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
People
Now
like
you
that
remember
part.
that part wasn't in the treatment.
Yeah.
You guys looking at it wasn't in the treatment. It's just like it happened in the moment.
Yeah.
You were in the moment and it was raining and she was trying to adjust light and she was just looking into the camera. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. Yeah. And can you look into the camera and smile? And she did that. I'm like, why can't we look at her? We just kept going for it and like, let's just get as much B-roll as possible to get.
Yeah, and for me, this was like one of the most iconic parts of the video because this is where people were actually commenting that, oh, you and this lady have chemistry.
Yeah.
People didn't know that, we know each other, she's my stylist and everything. People didn't know anything about that. They were just like, like someone even texted her like, yo, you look really into the artist, you understand? Because it seems like, bro, why are you smiling to this random guy? You know what? For this part, it shows say I'm actually not interested in the match. I don't know what's going on there. I was just like, bro,
yeah, that's
one
right.
thing
That's
I
right.
came for. I have to talk about that place.
Yeah, this one as well.
This is like the most beautiful shot.
This is the one we did first. We
Right.
had set up the camera, right? But we were waiting for light department to fit the light, your backlight actually for that shot.
Okay.
But since your backlight wasn't ready and she was just standing there, I was like, you know what? Look into the camera. So we shot this first, and when your backlight was ready, we shot the other one when you looked at her. Remember? So we shot this first. We're just doing some beauty shot for her. And it was just meant to be for like her.
I'm angry because that's the thumbnail of the video. That's what ended up being the thumbnail. Like, bro, a 10 shots, the thumbnail of my video. Like, I'm not even the thumbnail of the video.
I mean, you get there.
I'm not saying I'll get there.
When your beauty develops.
Oh, okay. I like that song. I like what she did it.
Yeah. At this part, you know that she was actually sleeping.
Bro, she told me that she was proper sleeping there.
Yeah, she was tired. By the way, this was like 5:30 a.m. in the morning.
Bro,
And
don't even
most
get
people
me
were
started.
sleeping. I actually slept
Bro.
with the camera.
Towards the end of the video, Casey was like proper sleeping. Casey was like proper sleeping.
I had passed out. I passed out a couple of times, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Proper
I did.
sleeping, but
Because I was tired.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was knackered. Had done a lot of things. I've been jumping up and down with camera department, light department, all
and
that
you were
department.
also like, bro, and again, like, bro, I wasn't even like, phazed by that because, bro, you had been working all day.
Nah.
Even with the rain and everything, like, you were on top of everything. So I was like, let him sleep.
Yeah.
Senami was sleeping here.
I
didn't know.
She was sleeping.
So somebody texted her. This is how I knew. Somebody texted her and said, why are you going to sleep for the second scene? Jonathan, as a joke, right? But she was like, bro, I was proper sleeping.
Yeah, she was sleeping. How I knew she was sleeping was because we were changing setup and she didn't move. We were changing setup, she didn't move. So somebody had to actually like, oh no, can we tell her that we're changing setup? And we had to tap her. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, cool, she's sleeping. She's sleeping.
Bro, everybody was tired. Like, even me in this, I was tired. But then, you guys ginger now.
Yeah.
Siro. I like that guy's smile there.
Yeah.
This part, we will not see so.
By the way,
we shot like 2 hours of this. I swear.
By the way, this song, the first time you guys sent me this song, and I sent it to Diola. Mendola had been bumping it. So I had someone in the car and I was playing it. And that 11 basket came up. And that was the person's favorite line. She was like, oh wow, 11 baskets. Oh my God. It became the person's favorite song even before the song was released. Like, it was quite an... I'm just gonna say this just for the record. Your pen game is good. Your pen game is good. Yeah, you write like some really catchy stuff. Like really catchy stuff. And with definite and vivid references. Things like that tend to stay with people. And so, yeah, and you guys should hear the new song, man.
Yeah.
That song is fire.
Yeah, also, Casey, I want us to like just touch on these things that you guys wrote
on the wall.
So please read it for them.
We are brothers. No fapping. We are brothers. So two brothers, let me start with that. Two brothers, we believe that it's not just about the two of us. We have a core crew that we work with. And these are people that we've been working with individually, even before myself and Diola came and became two brothers, before two brothers became a thing. We have a core crew, people that have worked with us when we were still managing budget. I mean, we don't manage budgets anymore.
Hey, thank God. Oh, you go manage my next video. Calm down.
So these people have become a part of our family. We believe that they are all our brothers, in essence. So we look at them as family, and we want to believe that they look at us as family as well.
Yeah, and they're not going to look.
Because that's what. So the other one says, no subsidy for double match. That's typical what you find in a viewing center. I watched football at viewing centers a lot, because I used to play football and I used to watch a shit ton of football. Once is
Onile is not everybody's friend.
This was Diola.
It's true.
This one was Diola.
It's true. Only that they savage. Even if not your guy, then they savage.
The one that was Toothpick's idea, which I think is the craziest one, is charge your phone
at owner's risk.
At owner's risk.
Yes.
You are your own. Like, typical. If you put your phone, they say if you mess around, you find out. Right? If you mess around in this place, you
plug your
phone.
Some people plug their phone beside the TV.
Yeah.
It's okay. You guys go and read the rest by yourself. I don't watch match at all.
He didn't. Did you know the reason why one TV was off and why one was functional?
Well, I don't know the reason.
All right, cool.
But I just felt like...
I'll give you two reasons.
Okay.
one, typical viewing center, that's what it is. Secondly, at this point, you had just one eye. Literally one eye, and that is the eye of love. He had one eye on this babe.
Yes,
like,
sir.
so there's this saying, I don't know, like when you fall in love, you lose one of your eyes. That honestly, that's what it is. Come on, we turned off one of the TV, like, you know what? Kill that TV. This guy has one eye at this point, and that was what it was.
That's crazy. I want it done. They shoot. See sounds they threaten me.
Bro, let me tell you something.
This Finito in the white.
Yeah.
He looks like a soft tongue. Like, bro, see the way you put it. At least sounds way black. He like this. See Finito. Dead ass. This is like
The outro.
90% of people I've talked to. They're like the outro of the song.
Yeah.
It's the outro of the video. It's like the juxtaposition of shots.
So the thing is, that was just the outro was a mixture of all the emotion put together in just few seconds. Just for you, what this guy has been feeling throughout this entire video for 3 minutes 21 seconds, you are meant to see all of that in that last few seconds of the video. The anger, the joy, the anticipation of, you know, not knowing if the girl is gonna say yes, and, you know, knowing that the girl likes him, but if she's gonna do it, and not knowing what their fate would be between, because it's like a triangle. Him, there's a girl, and then there's a girl's brother who is the main antagonist. You know, all three of them, and all that. You have to feel all of that in the last few seconds of the video.
So after all that emotion, I still got cock blocked.
You don't have to win all the time.
The guy, let me just win this one time.
You don't have to win all the time.
Shevchenko also, yeah, we put the Shevchenko jersey because a lot of people were confused about that. But Shevchenko is like one of the most legendary players of this club at the time.
Yo, I watched AC Milan in the late 90s and early 2000s. Great team. They were one of my favorite teams at the time with Pablo Maldini, Jam Stam, Clarence Seedorf, Gennaro Gattuso.
So like the point was like, if anybody from, you know, this club or this, you know, city should watch this video, they can tell that, oh, these guys, you know, at least put some work to understand the things that matter.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that, So, directed by two brothers.
Yeah.
Shout out two brothers. Shout out Mars. Shout out Niyo Kelwo, my creative director. You know, and shout out the people that have been watching the video and have been dropping comments and been telling us, look, you did good work. Thank you very much. Charlie, but me. I don't know why he wants credit. It's the one I put together as the thumbnail. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. Let's just play it to the end.
Yeah, that clip at the end is when he got pushed. I mean, he got pushed literally in every scene.
A lot.
Every scene he got pushed.
Me like mad. I couldn't
started
continue.
smiling.
I couldn't continue.
That was good.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Shout out two brothers. Shout out Casey and Deola.
Deola is not here now.
Yeah, Deola, busy man. So he went out.
Went to make some money for two brothers.
Yeah.
He's the money man.
As always. Yeah, so you guys check them out, two brothers. They're very hard. And I hope that this is not the end of this is the end of the video, but I hope that this is not the end of our relationship. I hope we can, you know, always come together and give you guys more, you know, things to feel. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See you next time.